Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Jordan if you're new here. Today's video is going to be a foundation wear test and review on the new Dose of Colors Meet Your Hue foundation. You guys, I'm really excited about this one because I really love Dose of Colors as a brand and I definitely wanted to try this out for you guys. This foundation retails for $36, so if you're interested in my thoughts, let's get started. So you guys, I literally just got this foundation in the mail, so I haven't even opened it yet. I just took off the tape, but this is what the mailer looks like that it comes in. It has this little just for you. My address is on the other side, so I'm not going to show you that, but let's see. It was like a little cute unboxing. Then you have the Dose of Colors card. Oh, that's cute. They appreciate your business. And then you have a card with the foundation. It tells you that it's available in 42 shades, high pigment, matte finish, buildable, long wear, lightweight, and then it has the shade ranges. It's vegan, cruelty-free, talc-free, paraben-free, fragrance-free, and oil-free. Okay, Dose. I got my receipt. Take that out, and then a little tissue paper, some bubble wrap to keep it safe. This is cute. This is really cute. All right, they made sure this thing was protected in the mail. So I was expecting this foundation tomorrow, but I'm happy that it was here today. So I had stuff to do tomorrow, and I got the shade Dark 134. This box is really cute. Like, it's sleek. So you get 30 ml, so standard for what you get in foundation. This is the unicarton inside the box, and you have the Meet Your Hue. So we're gonna do the usual that I've been doing lately. We're gonna prime one side of the face and leave the other side unprimed. Milk Hydro Grip. So this is our prime side today. I like how this is like black. It's really sleek, like simple, but sleek. All right, I'm gonna pop this out. This is shade 134. Oh, I think that's a good shade. I'm a little darker than usual, so watch other videos to make sure that you get your right shade because your girl still has a tan. So I've been just trying to balance my tone. So I'm starting off with a pump and a half. Let's start on the prime side. This is a Sephora number 95 brush. I think I picked a good color. Oh wow, that looks really smooth. That's the side that's primed. That's pretty. I'm gonna go in with a little bit more. I think I can work with this color. It is a tiny bit darker than what I normally do, but y'all know I can finesse a shade. So like I said, watch other videos just to make sure that you're getting your right shade. You know, I don't think there's a perfect shade for me as I was reading the descriptions and I was looking at swatches. So just keep that in mind, but I was not gonna buy two foundations. So yeah, it's a tiny bit dark. I feel like it had nice coverage, definitely buildable, but it doesn't look heavy on the skin at all. And it looks very smooth. Unprimed side, prime side, it has a little bit more of a sheen on the side. Can you see how smooth it is on both sides though? And as you can see, the color is just a tiny bit deeper, but it's fine because I can make it work with concealer. I'd rather have my foundation be a little bit darker. That way I can finesse it than be light. So I don't care about it being darker. As long as it's not like hella red. All right, so the usual concealer. So since it is a little deeper, I'm just making sure that I kind of balance the undertone a little bit more by bringing up the concealer a little bit more into the center of my face. That's all, just to bring the goldenness out, because as you can see, my chest is way more yellow. So just want to balance that. You feel like it's getting darker as it dries down? I think it dries down a little bit darker. So that's what everything looks like with concealer. So I balanced it quite well. This is pretty. Like, it's more of a natural matte. It's not drying on the skin at the moment. I do feel it drying down a little bit more though, but at the moment I like that it has still a slight sheen to it. You guys know that I don't like looking flat matte. So if something is not flat matte, I prefer it that way. But you know, keep in mind if you're oily and you want something to be way more flat, you might not like how this is drying now, but we'll see how everything wears throughout the day, of course. I'm going out with my Hourglass veil. So yeah, it definitely looks a little bit smoother on the prime side as I'm putting the powder on, because this powder also blurs, so you can see the difference on the prime side. Center. So I powder my T-zone, you guys. Just my T-zone. I'm not gonna powder my smile lines because I feel like maybe powder is making my smile lines crease more. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see what happens today. Maybe I shouldn't have done that, but we gonna see. I'm gonna try it. Okay. So that's what it looks like with a little bit of powder. All right, I'm gonna finish up the rest of my makeup and I'll come back and show you guys what everything looks like. So this is what the foundation is looking like. I just did a really quick makeup look. It's complexion based, you guys, and a glossy lip. I have to go, but this is what everything is looking like. I really like it so far. I feel like I say that about every foundation. I really like it, but I think it looks good. It did dry down a little bit more matte, as you can see, compared to the last two foundations that I did show you guys, which were a little bit more radiant on my skin. It is a little bit more matte. So we'll see how this one wears, see if it holds up with the grease on my nose. Everything else is normal to dry. I've mentioned that in other videos before, but if you're new to this channel, hello. I have normal to dry skin. In the summertime, it's a little bit more combination because I'm a little bit more oily on my nose, but majority of my skin is normal to dry. So I think this is looking pretty good. So we'll show you what everything looks like in natural sunlight. We'll probably have this on for another 12 hours and I'll come back and I'll show you guys how that works out. All right guys, I'm outside. This is the prime side, this is the unprimed side. I've had the makeup on for 6 hours. This is what it looks like. It looks really good. There's like no creasing at all, no shine. Looks pretty natural as well. I like it. All right guys, it's the end of the night. This is what my makeup is looking like. This is the primed side. This is the unprimed side. This held up, okay? There's like barely any shine on my face. Like the oil on my nose is like just starting to come through. And I've had this foundation on for 13 hours, you guys, 13 hours. And I'm actually really impressed by my smile lines. I don't know if you guys noticed in the up close, but it didn't really crease. I don't know if that had to do with me not putting powder there today, or if it's the foundation itself, but it didn't crease. There's a little bit of oil on my nose. Everything else just looks really natural. To me, it does not feel drying at all. It feels very lightweight on the skin. So I guess it just really depends on how you do your skincare routine. I'm adamant skincare user. If you guys watch any of my videos, you know that I use a lot of skincare. So I'm pretty hydrated most of the time. But like I mentioned, I have normal to dry skin. I feel like this wore pretty well on my skin type. I don't know, foundations have been killing it this month. Like I feel like everything that I've tried lately has been really good. I haven't seen anything that looks bad, like horribly bad on my skin. The last two foundations I tried, the Smith & Colt and the Pat McGrath, they had a little bit more radiance to it. This one is a little bit more of that natural matte. So I feel like if you're a little bit more oily, you might like this. But I mean, watch other videos, see what people with oily skin say about it. But on my normal to dry skin, I feel like it held up pretty well. It lasted all day. Barely any shine on my face, barely any creasing at all. I like this foundation a lot. I like the fact that I can't feel it on my skin because I don't like the feeling of makeup. So I think they did a really good job with this one. I would recommend, if you were looking to try out this Dose of Color Meet Your Hue foundation, to give it a try. I think it did really good. But you guys, that's gonna be it for today's video. Everything will be linked down in the description box if you're interested in trying it out. Of course, as usual, I will have all shades that I wear in my foundations listed in the description box down below as well. If you have not, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up because it helps me out. And if you have not, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I would really appreciate it. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.